It's nice to have nice things, but when you've lived long enough and you've had enough experiences, I want to be able to look over at my lady and know, you know, no matter what my condition, she's gonna be there for me, and that's gonna make me go twice as hard for her. Because we're building this house on a solid foundation. People miss it, man. And they wonder why relationships aren't, what they used to be, why family dynamics aren't what they used to be, because people stopped trying. They stopped trying. They went for the easy road. You're gonna have moments where in relationships where we're gonna have to have a conversation that's uncomfortable for you. But is it worth it? A conversation versus a forever. You know what I mean? It's like have the conversation, have the uncomfortable moment so later on you can have the forever. Family dynamics, it's like there used to be a certain requirement as a family member. Uh, I'm going to do it because they're family. We've lost that. You know what I mean? We've lost that. It's a runaway train. Relationships, family dynamic, and as a people that we ain't even trying to catch. We ain't even trying to catch it no more. And we wonder why things keep falling apart. You got to want different to have different. You got to be the exception. Sometimes it has to be you to be the initiator of that change. And you have to set your boundaries in place and set your requirements in place. Like, listen, I need the kind of love that's going to nurture me. I need the kind of love that's going to support me emotionally. But luxuries are luxuries. Requirements are requirements. Don't abandon the 80 for the 20. Like, come on, y'all. Like we got to do better, man. And so many people live with the regret of a bad choice instead of in the moment making the right one. You got an opportunity. You got an opportunity to do better, but what will you do with it? Will you let pride win? There's a place for pride, but not in between us. I genuinely hope we get it together because this great opposition that I see on social media or I hear in conversations, and it's such arrogance on both parts of the man and the woman and the family dynamic. And I've had those stages where, I let this divide grow in my family dynamic when love was the answer. In spite of what they do, it's like, okay, you know what? Listen, I can't love you how I want to love you, but I'm gonna love you how I can. But I'm not gonna just abandon it, you know, because I fell away. You know, um, there's a place for all things, man. But really process it through and really ask yourself, what are you seeing? What are you feeling? And try, man. It comes down to effort a lot of times. But that's my thought on the subjects. I know I went quite long on that, man, but I like these free thought moments. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute.